The Earth. Charming, isn't it? Very hard to leave when the big cataclysm happened nearly 3 millennia ago. The survivors fled to Mars. That's where I was born. And now, in the year 5000, we have come back. The adventurers, the academics, the archaeologists. We're here to solve the mysteries of this lost world. Site markers, hefty crates, theodolite in a can. I don't need this stuff today. Broken again, probably total in one of his moods. It's password protected. Perhaps I can guess it. Let's try 000. Wrong. What are the... I'm an experienced archaeologist. I'm not... It's firmly fixed in the ground. It's empty. The one in the middle is my backpack. Here's my geological chronometer. Could be useful, and somewhere around here. Hey! Where's my trowel? Did someone take my trowel?
Why would I want your trowel?
We didn't take it. I don't even understand why you keep it. It's obsolete.
I can't believe my trowel has disappeared. At least the geological chronometer was in there. I'll need it if I want to know how old something is. These mushrooms are so small. It reminds me of the holes I dug in my mum's flower beds. I always knew I wanted to be an archaeologist. The smell of recently dug up earth. I'd better look away. I don't want to... Hi, Micro.
Sorry, Henry. I need to focus on Max. He's pretty deep into the hole.
I could hold the rope for a while.
I can't pass you the rope. This requires maximum concentration. I can't let go until I'm sure Max has landed safely at the bottom.
But... It's so dark down there. Max is so brave. How will you know when he's on solid ground?
I don't know how I'll know. That's why I'm holding on.
What if you cramp up? That position doesn't look too comfortable.
I'm a professional. The key is to stay focused and to wiggle your toes a little.
Is everything okay?
Wait a minute, Henry. I have to read the log. 4, 5, 2, 6, 7.
4, 5, 2, 6, 7. Logged.
If you need anything,
How come the toolbox is locked?
we always lock up the kit when we're in the field.
I need some tools. Do you know the code?
Kind of. It's a lot of numbers to remember every day, so Micro and I remember half each. I know the first 4 numbers, and Micro knows the rest. You want me to write them down for you?
Don't bother. I have a photographic memory. I don't need to write them down.
It's up to you. The password is 5657.
5657. Logged.
No, Colada. That wasn't a reading.
Oh, but it's...
Let me see that.
I'd better leave. How's the expedition?
Henry! Just let me check. Sorry, What was the question?
You wouldn't know the password for the tool.
I knew yesterday's password, but the twins change it every day.
Have you found any interesting artifacts?
Yes. A beautiful Luke says they could be more than 3,000 years old.
3,000 years old? Total must be thrilled. The last time we found something this old, the Vice Dean took credit for the discovery while Total went to get champagne.
Well, he's been grumbling all morning. So stay on his good side, okay?
288.
2880. Logged. Sorry, what were you...
You haven't seen my trowel.
Maybe you left it in your sleeping bag again.
I do not take the trowel.
Good. You've...
How's Total?
Oh, I don't know. I offered to help earlier, but he asked me to leave because I was breathing too loud.
What's all that yammering about?
What are you working on?
I'm logging the data Luke's got, and Micro is helping Max plumb the depth. To tell you the truth, Henry, I'm a little overwhelmed. I don't want to mess up the first time Total takes me on an expedition.
Cheer up, Carlotta. You can do more damage than Total usually does himself.
In 92, he got trapped inside a Sardinian sarcophagus he was studying.
We found him, fast asleep. Hug.
Really? Total told me you were the one who got trapped, and that he saved your life with his bare hands.
What? He tried to convince me it was Cobra. He said she got locked in with a bunch of venomous snakes, and he saved her using a tin opener.
Me? I was the one who noticed he was missing.
Good old Total. He likes to play the... But if he hadn't got stuck in that sarcophagus, we never would have found the inscription on the lid. You wouldn't know the part.
I knew yesterday.
See you later.
I'll be here if you... I'm really glad I finally got to come out on a dig.
4526.
452. Logged.
I can't find my trowel.
You used it yesterday to open a beer at base camp.
But where is it now?
I don't know why you don't just dispose of it. It's almost an antique. It's...
Exactly. See you later. Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk.
But you can't see. Cobra,
Dijon.
do you really need to call me by my last... Okay, any news?
You're late.
I stayed up working really late last night. Total was sure there was a cross-shaped anomaly on the Chinese vase we found. In the end, it turned out it was just upside down. Never mind. Have you talked with base camp?
I made contact this morning.
Would you mind asking them? I'd like to know if they need anything.
Situation update, PJ. They say they're fine, Dijon. They're always fine.
What made you want to become an archaeologist? You don't seem very excited by the work.
The rest of you get way too excited. I'm good at this job, Dijon, and it pays well.
But why archaeology? You could make more money as a
Honestly, I thought archaeology would involve more action. At least it gave me a chance to leave Mars.
I always thought you'd be good in the army.
Yeah, me too. They wanted me to cut my hair.
Yeah, they're pretty old-fashioned. And on top of that... Wait a second. Are we having a friendly chat?
No. No way. Stop trying to butter me up, Dijon.
Leave it, Cobra. Do you know the password for the toolbox?
No. Now, if you don't mind,
You wouldn't happen to have taken my trowel.
I don't care about you.
But have you seen it?
No.
Shouldn't you be cataloguing the latest finds?
Don't insult me, Dijon. You don't need an archaeology degree to do. Let Carlotta do it.
Carlotta's busy.
Then you can do it.
This is why you and I don't talk more. You don't seem too busy.
You're right. Should I be more like you, wandering around aimlessly?
No, you should stay where you are. The lighting in this part of the cave enhances your natural... I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
This mushroom looks a little bigger than the... I'm going to take it. still need half a... Kalata. You wouldn't know the password.
I knew yesterday's password.
See you later.
I'll be here if you...
4.
5. Logged.
See you later. They're Looks like Total is studying this door.
No, impossible.
Sorry I'm late, Total.
Henry, please, don't distract me with such trifles. I must solve this riddle. Days of work and we're still stuck in the wrong chamber.
This chamber is pretty interesting, isn't it?
Do you want to spend the rest of the dig on the wrong side of a door as promising as this?
Well... No. We must be in some kind of antechamber. Our finds have been mostly decorative, and that door, it looks important.
Precisely.
Why don't we just knock through the wall?
No explosives. We can't risk damaging whatever is on the other side. I'll wager this door is hiding something very, very important. There has to be another way. These inscriptions, they're the key, but I can't decipher them. Speak, friend, and enter? No, nothing works.
I want to close the marking. I can't be certain, but something tells me these inscriptions aren't really ancient. Maybe Total is wasting his time. I should look for a way to test my hypothesis.
What's that?
Nothing. They're beautiful inscriptions. I better not say anything to Total until the last thing I need is him having a meltdown. They're really... Watch out for falling mushrooms, Max! Damn, I've hit him on the head. Max is working. You can see the bottom of...
Yes, Max made it down in one piece. Whew.
Shouldn't you have some kind of radio contact with...
We do, but I left the receiver in my other suit.
I can't find my...
I don't recall seeing it. Ask Luke. He's the one who inherited a good memory from someone.
Micro, I need the password.
Well, don't tell Luke, but I didn't memorize it. I wrote it on a piece of paper. Luke takes password security real seriously. Let me see. 7823, but that's just the last 4 numbers. Luke will remember the rest. I better get back to watching Max. No, Max, put the copper light down.
Now I have the full path. I'll leave you alone. Let's see. Done! Most of the tools must be in use. There must be something useful in amongst these supplies. Ah! Aqua dentata. Water with bite. I could corrode the spade, but then I wouldn't have a spade or any aqua dentata. I don't need to go back to the camp. They need me at the excavation. I'm an experienced archaeologist. I don't want to... At most, I could... There's not enough to dissolve that. There's no water left. Cobra. I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
The aqua dentata would probably dissolve the rock, but it would also destroy Total's inscriptions. I don't want to dissolve the lamp. Let's see. Interesting. Very interesting. According to these readings, the door is no more than 500 years old. That's way more modern than our other finds. It can only mean one thing. The ancient door is covered in some kind of clay sediment, and the inscriptions, they must be more recent than the door. Someone carved them onto the clay. The real door must be sealed under the surface. Total, I've dated the door and...
Sorry?
I think the real door is buried under a layer of clay.
But what about the inscriptions?
The inscriptions must be recent too. Maybe even less than 100 years old.
Supreme Squid! Are you sure?
I used my geological chronometer. Didn't you think of that?
I was getting round to it, but they seemed so ancient. Perhaps I should have been more skeptical. How do you explain the inscriptions then?
I think they might not be inscriptions.
Well, this could be good news. Do you think you can clear a way through the door?
I'll try. I'm worried. I think I've lost my trowel.
Your trowel? I saw it inside the binocular case, near the rubble.
Are you sure?
Well, at first I thought it was, but then I remembered I don't use a trowel because it's the 50th century.
When did you see the trowel in the binocular case?
I'd just finished my morning checklist, so it couldn't have been late. But when I went back at 11 o'clock, the binocular case had... I remember, because I saw Cobra chewing gum.
That's weird. Cobra never chews gum before her 11:15 work.
Precisely. That's why I checked the time. By 11 o'clock, the binoculars were already gone.
Somebody must have moved them. I'll look in the rubble. There must be some trace. What are you expecting to find behind this door?
I think we're looking at pre-cataclysmic remains here, Henry.
Pre-cataclysmic? That seems optimistic.
We need a little optimism in this job.
Don't worry. Footprints. Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks. Cobra. I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
Kalata. Where were you between...
Sorry?
Total witnessed the binocular case over by the rubble around 10...
Binocular case.
I think my trowel was in the binocular case, and I noticed heel marks around there.
Henry, are you...
I'm just asking questions, Mom.
Fine. Let me think. It was lying in the rubble, and I thought it might get lost. So I gave the case to Micro.
What time was that?
Around 11, I think. No, I'm sure. Because Micro was downloading data from the base computer, and he got an electric shock. The computer clock stopped at exactly 10:55, the time I gave him the case. So Micro must have your trowel. But if it's in the binocular case, he would...
I'll talk to him. Don't leave town. See you later.
I'll be here if you need.
Where were you between 11 and 12 this morning? I have witnesses that saw you handling the... My trowel was in...
Damn it, Henry. Some mysteries are best left.
You must know where the binocular case... I'm sure you didn't mean to do... I just want my... I won't rest until I find it.
I don't have the case. Luke is very strict when it comes to equipment. He'd go nuts if I lost a piece of kit. I've said too much.
J'accuse, my Carlotta told me everything. You can't hide it any longer.
All right. But don't judge me. Promise you...
My lips are sealed.
Okay then. When Carlotta gave me the binocular case, I saw something shiny inside. I swear, I didn't know it was your trowel. But I realized the binoculars weren't in there. Luke is so damn strict about us losing things. I knew he'd be mad about it. There was nothing I could do except get rid of the case.
Are you telling me you destroyed my trowel?
I hid the case in the rocks near the cave entrance.
Thanks, Micro. I promise I won't tell Luke anything.
You're a good friend.
I'll leave you alone. Micro said he hid the binocular case among the rocks near the end. I'm getting close. I better look around. No sign of the case or of my trowel. Wait a second. There's a puddle of water here. Chewing gum. What did Total say? Cobra. Well, Cobra.
Are you playing detective again? Didn't you end up getting a dead leg last time?
Yes, you may have given me a dead leg, but this time I'm ready for you.
Go on then.
Where were you just after 11 this morning?
I was doing my daily workout. Unlike you, I like to keep in shape.
I have to get her to confess. Morning workout, eh?
Keeping hydrated isn't a crime.
Of course not. However, there was no water on site, right? So you had to go back to base camp. And when you approached the cave entrance, you found the
So what if I did?
I'm looking for it.
Why didn't you just say so?
Because I thought you would lie about it.
I do love to lie, true.
I don't need you to tell me where it is. I can tell just by looking at your face.
What?
You're a good liar, but a bad poker player.
And what's that got to do with anything?
You get nervous easily.
Enough mind games, Dijon.
I've got it!
What?
Your hands, they're covered in fluorescent dust. I didn't see it until you got nervous and started moving.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't need to say anything, Cobra. This morning, you hid my trowel in the binocular case and buried it in the rubble. Hoping it would be lost, no doubt. And it would have been if Carlotta hadn't stumbled upon it. Later, when you saw the case near the entrance, you knew your plan had failed. You decided to hide it again, this time among the mushrooms. That's why your hands are completely covered in luminous mushroom spores. Cobra, Cobra, Cobra.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe in among this bunch of No, I suppose Cobra wouldn't hide its... No sign of... My trowel! Another case solved by Detective Dijon. Let's see. It's working. The clay has softened, but I still can't remove it with my... I need a precision tool to... I need my trowel. This should work. The clay comes off easily. Let's see what's underneath. Incredible! It has a handle!
Open it, Henry.
They're not the same brand. I don't need to dig anything. Cobra. I'll leave you.
Finally.
We can see what's behind this door. The door's open, Total. It's very dark. We need lanterns.
We can't waste any more time. Come on, kids. Let's go, Henry. You first. By the supreme squid, this is brilliant.
What is it?
It's an ancient mural, Carlotta. This is the real deal.
It's incredible. Perfectly preserved.
This discovery will change history.
I'm going to date it. "3,000 years old.
It's pre-cataclysmic?
Of course it's pre-cataclysmic. Don't you see?
See what? It just says Trop.
Mutropolis.
Exactly.
The place you were telling me about.
Total's lost city.
Are you sure about this, Professor? We've been wrong before.
It's more than a hunch this time, Cobra.
So this is Mutropolis. Seems kind of small and dingy.
This isn't the city, Carlotta. It's just a clue showing the way.
Exactly.
So are you gonna go look for it? Can I come too?
Carlotta, Mutropolis probably doesn't exist outside of Total's imagination.
It's Atlantis. It's El Dorado, a city concealing treasures more than 200 million years old.
200 million?
Relics from a time when the world was populated by monsters. They were called dinosaurs.
I thought they were just bedtime stories.
The legends say their bones lie in Mutropolis, and that's all they are. Legends.
Oh.
It is hard to believe a place like Mutropolis really existed.
Enough skepticism already. Archaeology is about
It
curiosity.
would be a sight to see.
I thought... Cobra, what are you doing?
Me? Nothing.
Let me go.
Total, what's going on? Are you...
Who turned out the lights?
Go.
What? Ouch!
Henry?
Careful.
They're over here.
Quick, they're getting away after them.
Where's Henry?
He must be chasing them.
Carlotta, watch out! Stay close to me. Carlotta?
Damn it, run!
But... no. Where did... I thought I saw... a giant dog? Hello? Must have just been a weird-looking stalactite. I need to calm down. Breathe, Henry. Breathe. It's Micro's flash. I have to find the other. The mural has been These rocks came from the ceiling. I wonder how they extracted it. There's no trace of explosives, and the rock. I think it's my blood. I don't have the strength to climb up.
I think the orange one saw us.
It does not matter. We have the old man.
You are despicable.
6,000 years. 6,000 years you were in charge. Now it is my turn, sister.
You murdered Osiris.
The pleasure was all mine.
Then you must go on alone. I will not support you.
Good news at last.
Are you alright, Carlotta?
I think so. What about you, Cobra?
They jumped me from behind. Cowards!
They've taken Total.
Ah, Max.
I saw Total being bundled onto a spaceship.
Link and PJ got it just like we did. A surprise attack on base camp.
Cobra, notify headquarters. We have to call the security cops.
Do you think they'll demand a ransom? At least that would tell us Total's okay.
I guess the Securicops are watching the university.
No, they've already left.
So soon? Have they searched Total's office?
No, but they've secured statements from the entire staff.
We could help them. There has to be some clue at the university.
We all care about Total, but
We have to investigate.
you're right. I'll search the security camera footage. I'll examine everything Total did before we embarked on the expedition.
Perfect. You check the cameras and I'll search his office.
Maybe we'll find something to make sense of this madness.
Total's office is next door. There must be some clue there. Man experiencing chest pain. It's from the 16th century. One of the... I found it. Astronaut Levinson. She led the first expedition to Mars. It was thanks to her that we began terraforming the planet. A relic from the early 20th century, in very good condition. Forged from pure plastic. It's a plug. No one knows for sure what they were used for, but we have found thousands of them. 20th century banknotes. The plastic, no one knows what these banknotes did, but they were considered very important. It's sealed. This is where we keep emergency in case of environment failure. I don't need anything from the cupboard. The little one looks quite portable. Wow, I'm an extra hot. We've gathered a lot of information about this creature, but so far, we've only managed to reconstruct the head. Post-constructivist, pre-cataclysm. It looks heavy. It's not from my favorite period, to be honest. Ouch! Those spines. It's all in order. It's all in order. There's nothing interesting there. A facial reconstruction simulator. We've just input all the cranial data from an I have nothing against skeletons, but I'd rather print a real face. This face doesn't look familiar. I'm sure I can do better if I try again. There's nothing interesting. The Masks of Tremoa, a discovery that changed archaeology. They look ancient, but these masks are We hypothesize that a small populations, they must have lived very hard lives. They died out around 1500 years ago. Looks like they couldn't hold it. The masks, they look. We hypothesize they must have lived. They died out. The mask, they look. We hypothesize they must have. They died out. That huge tome is just for show. The real. That huge tome. Is this actually?
Yeah, I needed a drink to calm my nerves. Would you like a sip?
I sort of think I should take it away from.
I can't give you my drink. I'm still stressed about Total. Henry!
Nothing, Carlotta. We're waiting for news from the Securicops. Are you all right, Carlotta?
What? No, I think I'm still in shock.
Is that alcohol?
What? Don't worry. I just need to relax. If you need anything...
I'd like to look around Total's office.
His office? No one has been in... Well, let me open the door for you. It'll still be locked. You can go through now, Henry.
It's made of real Martian soil. What? This place has been turned upside down. Someone searched the office. They've taken Total's files. But when did this happen? Their contracts and What? It says Total's going to raise my salary. We have to rescue him. It's all messed up. What was that sound? I think it came... That sound. Looks like there was a loose piece. The mask had a loose metal doodad. I don't see anything in... Nothing. I know it by heart. I'll go straight to the pre-cataclysm section. They were considered to be an intellectual status symbol in a deadly throwing star. The name and purpose of this object remain unknown. The only extant documentation points to it not being a pipe. Decorative golden cats were believed to have the ability to punch unwanted visitors. It says that these dolls were primitive fertility idols. The ceramic cup was the pinnacle of 20th century engineering. Reading the future in coffee grounds was a popular pastime. I'll put it back on the I'm going to the morphology of the mummy. The mountain mummy was an exceptionally well-preserved discovery. The body has been ritualistically encased in... There's more info. The mummy's shroud was fastened using an intricate... It looks like a nose, but the label text is corrupt. I can't read what it says. It says here it's a tongue. Honestly, It's labeled as an According to the annotation, dealing with rigor mortis in mummified bodies. The analysis of mummified bodies can be challenging, not least because the positioning of limbs is often suboptimal. The best way to combat muscular stiffness is through the activation of key pressure points on the mummified body. The accompanying diagram shows pressure points on a mummified hand. This section is about alleviating stiffness in mummified musculature. A sequence of important-looking scientific symbols. The reconstruction of genetic data lost to decomposition using neural networks. I remember this from my entrance exam. It gets very complex here. This is all about molecular composition and the Ziegler pattern. I can't read anymore. Let's see. Jane Austen is one of the few pre-23rd century authors whose work escaped corruption in the cloud storage wars. She is best remembered for Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, and Clear and Present Danger. Though her life remains a mystery, her vast number of portraits suggest historical newspapers tell of an extraordinary woman who protected. It's one of total. It's completely empty. I can't. It's a blank. It looks like someone. This is all very. It's a blank template. It looks like some. This is all very. There are three. Ancient people often gave roses as a gift. Upon receiving one or more, the recipient usually... They are also believed to have been used as projectile weapons to defend against opera singers. It says here that the flower of the sun went extinct Looks tasty. After the great luck shortage of 34, all clover plants were genetically modified to endow each petiole with 4 leaves. 3-leaf clovers are now extremely rare and are believed to bring... The poppy was eradicated in the Purge of 97, and it was eliminated again in 11 and reseeded. It was finally banned, once and for all, in... It just goes on and... The cactus, one of the few surviving plants of the pre-cataclysmic era, has been... Linden blossom is renowned for calming properties. It was used in pre-ancient... I could use something to help me. I should remember this. Apparently it's taken as an infusion. You just need hot water and linden flower. I'm gonna take a... There are several references to Al Capone. Historians speculate that he may have been a popular quiz show. According to the book, he was an ordinary... Vitruvian Man was the 16th century's first... There's something under this... Breath spray. It's half empty. Just garbage. I'll take a close... Nothing. It's just... Let's see. Nothing interesting. These are just notes about official university expeditions. I can see something shiny. This is a little... I have a phobia of putting my hand into deep dark. Just thinking about it gives me the creeps. It won't reach in far enough. I can see something shiny in there, but this is a little... I have a phobia. Just thinking about it gives me the creeps. I better not sit at Total's desk. I don't know. I don't need to search it. Everything that should be on the table is on the floor. Ow! She's a little... That's weird. They both come from Mars, but the flower pot, but I refuse to. Maybe I could... Doesn't smell bad. Total has a great view. I better not... I don't know. I don't think she wants... I don't want to scream.
Any word from the...
Nothing yet. Total's office.
But who? Did they scratch the floor? I just had it waxed.
Can I have your mojito?
I need it. My nerves are on edge because of...
But I need it.
Is it for a good cause?
Yeah, to stop you day drinking.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Maybe I can find you a replacement.
Like wine?
The fornimular alcoholide is a little...
I'm sorry,
The fornimular alcoholide.
Oh, right, the formimular...
Fornimular...
Formimular...
You said it perfectly.
Thank you, Henry. I guess she's grumpy because no one watered her. Total never let me tend to the plants, so they'll be pretty thirsty by now. Total always used to sing to them after watering them. Such a beautiful...
I'll keep investigating. Let me know if anyone tries to get into...
Oh, sure.
I don't want to go downstairs. It's all automated. I don't know much about locks, but I think... Ow! She's a little... That's weird. There are 3... This is in... Apparently... This is in... Apparently... The cactus... The cactus... I can see something shiny in... This is a little... I have a phobia of putting my hand in... Just thinking about it gives me... It won't read. Creepy dark hole. I should be able to reach whatever... I've got it. The glint I saw came from this pen. I don't think she I don't think she I don't want to put... I don't need to find... What's the point? What's the point? That huge tome is just for show. The real books are in Total's office. Total's office has been ransacked.
What? When did this happen?
I don't know. It must have been before we got back from the dig. Can you check the security camera in his office?
Just let me dial in the date. Nope, nothing. Whoa, there's something here. Who? What was that thing?
What time was that recording?
An hour after they took Total.
So this wasn't... They're searching for Mutropolis as well.
Maybe.
What do you mean?
The boss is nuts, but he's not dumb. He wouldn't leave...
No, he'd hide it where only he could find it.
Or us.
I'm going to search his office again. I hope you're right. The relics we've been studying for the past... Play Total's office video again.
If you say so. Henry.
I better not interfere. Luke, I'm pretty knowledgeable when it... It's the lab's mood meter. Looks like Luke has deactivated it. Good call. There are enough sad... Hey, Micro, I know I work here and stuff, but...
It levels the temperature of a sample based on the input of a secondary... Basically, you put something in the clamp, then add something else that's warmer or colder as a reference. The regulator will then alter the first sample at a molecular level until it...
So, it heats and cools stuff.
It's not that simple, Matt.
Didn't Total use it to make ice cubes at the office party? Can I play with it?
You can use it.
Today is a good day to learn how to use this device. From what I remember, this device, I should put the sample I want to heat or cool in the clamp, and then put the hot or cold reference sample. I don't want to hurt. The capsule The capsule needs... Trevor! Looks like he's not there. Pity, he could be used... A figurine of the legendary archaeologist Jones Hatman. He was very influential back... My mother's on Olympus Mons. I always try to document my... This is from last summer. It's the house I grew up in, on Mars. It brings back a lot of happy memories. I use it to log, but I can't focus on... It's empty. It activates automatically when there are samples inside. Empty. I guess that's annoying, if you're a trash can.
Negative. Annoyance does not begin to describe the existential anguish of an empty trash can, human.
I don't remember you talking.
I only talk when I'm sad.
Don't worry, Cobra will probably throw something away.
Thank you. Your kindness will be remembered when the machines...
Slow down, Captain Backwash. You are
No, sorry. I'll go get a... Can I borrow your screw?
No.
You don't look like you...
Yeah, well... It brings me luck.
We keep the cattle. They're very... We keep the cat. They're very valuable. I'm taking mine. After all, whatever Cobra said. My ID. I thought... The calendar came free with pure fruit. The Cobra is into healthy eating. Cobra has left the calendar on acidic and bitter. That cloud is shaped like a trowel.
Jeez, this...
Give me vegetables or give me death. Wow, Cobra is a hardcore vegetarian. Cobra, do you like ballet?
Shut up.
Can I use your
No.
Hello, you're too distracted to...
Sorry? Work? No, I just can't...
Can I make a call?
No.
I can't just sit here, Henry.
I know. I can't concentrate. As soon as I hear anything new...
Hurry up, man. I'm going crazy.
I'd rather put my lab coat to a more noble use. Sorry?